And now, it is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage our guest of honor, once again, the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Julia Gillard.
Thank you very much. I start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and in a spirit of reconciliation, pay my respects to elders past and present. Can I acknowledge too the Leader of the Opposition who is here tonight, Mr Abbott. Can I acknowledge many ministerial and parliamentary colleagues? Certainly we have come mob-handed, and I want to specifically acknowledge Ministers Gray, Clare, Burke and Albanese, but particularly acknowledge Senator Kate Lundy, our Minister for Multiculturalism, who does a wonderful job, assisted by Senator Matt Thistlethwaite, who is here tonight. There are so many parliamentary colleagues around the room, it's not possible to name them all, but it's fantastic to see such a strong representation. Fellow Australians, one and all, I want to offer a special acknowledgement to the founder and chairman of these awards, the man you've just heard from, Mr Joseph Asaf. We met and talked last year and talked about bringing these awards to Canberra for their 25th year, and I'm so glad, Joseph, that it has happened, and I'm so glad too that our discussions about creating a book so that there is always something to record what has happened here through the Ethnic Business Awards for all time, that has happened. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the full copy, but I know I can't look yet because that would give me a tip about the winners, so I can't do that. But Joseph has made a truly towering contribution to multiculturalism and to the business community. His deep commitment to the values of innovation, tolerance and social equity have become legendary. And I do want to confirm tonight that because of that, I have appointed Joseph to the Civil Society 20 group, the C20, which will be part of our wider engagement process for the G20 meeting in Australia next year. When the world comes to our doorstep, they will meet Joseph, and I'm very proud of that. And proud of it because, friends, multiculturalism is a success story, perhaps our greatest success story as a modern nation. And 25 years of the Ethnic Business Awards show just what that achievement means. For a quarter of a century, we've been celebrating men and women who have come to this country with their worldly goods in a suitcase, with hands ready for hard work and heads busy with ambitious dreams. Migrants who have founded the businesses that have shaped this nation. The tradesmen and labourers who delivered nation-building infrastructure like the Snowy Hydro scheme. The family construction companies that built our cities, suburbs, street by street in the post-war boom years. The mum and dad entrepreneurs who gave us great and enduring family-owned businesses, from the corner shop to our iconic department stores and great shopping malls. The men and women who have become property moguls and giants of manufacturing, and the ones who have created the local jobs that have kept our towns and our regional economies humming. And now new generations of arrivals who are engaging the world at the outer frontiers of new technologies. Ethnic businesses have much to do with the prosperity, stability and strength of our economy. While there are some who leave the land of their birth in desperation, fleeing war or persecution, escaping the nightmare, many others, including my family, make the life-changing decision as a clear choice, as the fulfilment of a dream. Friends, through human history, migration has to some extent selected the risk takers, the men and women who see opportunity and seize it, those who see a glass half full and have a plan for the other half, the very qualities so essential to business and entrepreneurism. 30% of small business owners operating in Australia today were born overseas. 6 of the top 10 Australian billionaires listed in BRW's Richest 200 list had a first or second generation migrant or refugee background. The spirit, energy and ingenuity of our ethnic businessmen and women are things that cannot be taught or bought. They come from within. But there are things government can do to make the first steps of a new migrant steadier. Things we can do as a generous and welcoming community, and which we have been doing for decades through programs like the successful Adult Migrant English program. But it is important that we also hold out a hand not just of welcome, but of help to the children of those who have newly arrived, the boys and girls who will design the cities of our tomorrow, manufacture the products of our future, dream up the innovations of the next century. But before they embark on those lives, they need a good education, and that means proficiency in English. Our schools already offer effective and intensive English language tuition, but I believe we can do more. That's why, as part of the government's National Plan for School Improvement, I'm determined to see greater resources go to students who speak languages other than English at home. About 100,000 girls and boys stand to benefit from this additional funding. I want to make sure that the new life we hold out to migrant children and their families is a life of genuine opportunity from the very start. Congratulations, Joseph, on 25 years of the Ethnic Business Awards, and congratulations to all those ethnic businessmen and women whose stories and successes are so central to Australia's national story, our unique contribution to the shape of the world, written in pride and unity and written together. Thank you very much.